Lou Giglio is a famous pastor, author, and speaker who is best known for leading Passion City Church in Atlanta, Georgia, and starting the Passion Movement. He has a deep commitment to faith community and worship, and his teachings, music, and outreach programs have touched the lives of millions of people from all walks of life. Born on June 3, 1958 in the United States, Lou Gig developed a passion for Jesus Christ and a deep love for the Bible from a young age. Growing up in a Christian home set him on the path to a life of service to God, and he took that vision with him to college. Years he went to the University of Texas and studied media. After college, he started to look into how faith and leadership relate to each other. It was a calling Giglio had felt strongly about since he was a teenager. So he decided to go into full-time ministry. His path to ministry led him to attend the Southwest Baptist Theological Seminary in Fort Worth, Texas. In the early 1990s, Giglio moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and started working with college students, especially through his leadership of the campus ministry. It was during this time that Giglio saw a huge chance to give young people worship experiences that went beyond just going to church. He realized that young people were looking for more than just a weekly service. They wanted a real, life-changing encounter with God. In 1997, Lou Giglio started the Passion Movement, which is now a worldwide. Giglio started the Passion Movement to encourage and equip college students to live out their faith with boldness, purpose, and passion. The movement's slogan, loud, unashamed, passionate, summed up the energy and spirit he wanted to instill in young people, encouraging them to pursue their relationship with Christ with all their heart. The Passion Movement quickly grew into an international conference and ministry that continues to this day. Every year, thousands of college students and young adults gather at the Passion Conference to hear from speakers like Lou Giglio and other important Christian leaders, as well as musicians and worship leaders. The event's goal is to help people understand God's love more deeply and inspire them to live lives with meaning and mission. Along with his work with Passion, Giglio has had a huge effect on a whole generation of Christians by helping them see their place in the world as messengers of Christ's love and justice. Louie Giglio started Passion City Church and is its leader. Giglio started Passion City Church in Atlanta in 2008, and it has since grown into a thriving congregation with people from all walks of life. His teachings stress the power of worship, the importance of community, and the call to love and serve others. Passion City Church is known for its dynamic worship services, dynamic community groups, and outreach programs that support both local and global causes. One of Giglio's main areas of focus is worship, and he has long believed that worship is not just something you do on Sundays, but a way of life. Giglio has written and spoken a lot about how important it is to worship God, both individually and as a group. He often talks about the power of praise and how important it is to bring one's whole heart and soul to God in every part of life. During his ministry, Giglio's teachings have helped many people understand worship in a new way, taking it out of the church building and into every part of daily life. Through the Passion Movement he has worked with, Lou Giglio has also been a champion for justice and reaching out to people around the world. Working nonstop to bring attention to poverty and get people involved in reducing it, helping survivors of human trafficking, providing clean water, and promoting education in areas that need it. The work of Passion and its many global projects show how much Giglio cares about helping people in need. He has worked with groups like Compassion International and the End It movement to bring attention to social problems and make the world a better place, world missions, and the church. Lou Giglio is also a well-known poet. Among his many works are The Comeback, It's Not Too Late, and You're Never Too Far Away. The books Goliath Must Fall and I Am Not, But I Know I Am show Gia's desire to help others understand who they are in Christ and inspire them to overcome the problems they face. His writing resonates with people of all ages, but especially with young adults and college students who are navigating life. What makes life so hard? Faith and Giglio's dedication to living by the values of humility, authenticity, and love is one of the most important parts of his ministry. He really cares about people, and it shows in the way he talks to people at conferences and in the Christian community as a whole. His focus on relationships and caring for others is a big part of how he leads, and it has shaped the culture of Passion City Church and the Passion Movement. The life and work of Lou Giglio. Giglio's humble beginnings and important role in the Christian world show that it is possible to make a big difference by giving your whole life to God. His teachings and leadership continue to inspire people of all ages to live with purpose, worship with abandon, and serve others with love. Millions of people have grown closer to God and gotten a better sense of their life's purpose. Today, Louie Giglio still leads. Passion City Church and the Passion Movement have inspired a huge number of people to follow Jesus Christ with zeal and devotion. His legacy is not only the ministry he built, but also the lives he touched along the way. His unwavering commitment to sharing the love of Christ and his belief in the power of community and worship have made him one of the most influential Christian leaders of his generation. Engelbert is considered the Pope today. However, behind the big crowds at conferences and church services, Louie's been through a lot of deep, personal struggles, problems, especially one sadness that changed the way he saw life, faith, and how important family support is. The worst thing that happened to Louie was the sudden death of his father, who had been a guiding force in his life. Growing up in a Christian home, Louie was deeply influenced by his father's love for God and unwavering commitment to the Christian faith. Louie looked up to his father as a role model because he was a man of strong character and deep wisdom. His father had been his rock. He always knew what to say and how to help him through life's challenges. In the years before his father died, Louie had been very focused on the Passion Movement and his work with college students. But as he learned that his father's health was getting worse, he started to shift his attention to other things. His father had been diagnosed with a serious illness, and Louie knew that time was running out. As his father's condition got worse, he felt torn between his obligations to church, the Passion Movement, and Louie's desire to be by his father's side to support him and report the death of his father made him feel a huge sense of grief and loss. This happened while he was in the middle of his own ministry, where he was inspiring others to live with passion and purpose. Louie had to face his own weakness and deep sadness. He started to wonder what his work was all about, and if his efforts were enough to ease his pain. There was a time of deep soul-searching when he knew for sure what he wanted to do. When Louie's father died, he struggled with his feelings and the fact that no matter how much he accomplished or how many people he helped, he could never avoid the ultimate pain of loss that life brings. In those dark days, Louie found comfort and strength in the support of his family and close friends. His wife Shelley was a constant source of comfort, offering gentle encouragement and reminding him of the love and purpose they shared through their grief. Louie and they became closer as they lent on each other for emotional support during one of the hardest times in their lives. Shell's strong faith and unwavering dedication to her family helped Louie start to heal by showing him that life could still be full of joy and meaning, even when things were hard. One of the most important steps in Louie's healing was when he decided to talk about his grief in public at one of the Passion conferences, where tens of thousands of young adults had come to worship and learn. He talked about the time he lost his father. He was honest about how sad it had been and how useless he had felt at first. But he also talked about how he had experienced God's presence in new and deep ways during his pain. Louie realized that his honesty and willingness to share his grief struck a chord with the crowd in ways he hadn't expected. People who came looking for motivation and inspiration felt a greater connection with Louie's honesty. That his sadness could bring him closer to other people than his accomplishments and success ever could by letting him share his pain. Louie showed that even leaders and people who inspire others go through hard times. His honesty and openness made others feel less alone in their grief and pain, and it was a reminder that talking about our problems, especially with people close to us, can help us get better. As Louie continued to lead the Passion Movement and his church, he made it a point to stress how important family and community are. He realized that the best things in life weren't his fame or the big crowds he spoke to, but the deep connections he had with his family and friends. The love and support of his family became a cornerstone of his ministry. And Louie started to stress how important it is to walk through life's problems with other people. In the years since his father died, Louie has continued to honor his father's memory by living a life that reflects his father taught him to be honest, have faith, and love other people. He often talks about how the pain of losing his father helped him understand God's love and forgiveness better. Louie found a new sense of purpose in comforting people who were going through loss and hardship. He became more passionate about helping others get through the hard times in life by spreading the message that God is with us, even in our deepest sorrow, and we are never really alone. The pain Louie felt when his father died didn't define him, but it did shape him. It changed him in deep ways. It taught him how important family is, how to support each other through life's hardest times, and how to find hope even in the darkest times. Through this hard chapter, Louie became closer to the people he loved and to the larger group of believers who walked with him. His sadness became a sign of how powerful God's comfort is and how strong it is to share life's burdens with others. Today, Louie Giglio continues to lead with kindness, understanding, and modesty. Through the love and support of his family and the church community, his journey of grief and healing has not only changed his personal life, but also deepened his ministry. It has helped him connect with people on a deeper level, reminding them that God's love is always present, even in times of sorrow. Louie feels like he has a new purpose in life by helping other people deal with their problems and find peace in the middle of their pain. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Help with, please like and write below if you liked the video. I'd love to hear what you think. See you in the next video.